Hey everyone, welcome back to American Otaku Inc. I know I'm talking kind of loud, but it's because of the background noise. If you're wondering what it is, you're about to find out. So, can of propane to a line to a smelting furnace. And today, I don't know if I get too close, but we're doing a whole heap of copper. And there's a whole lot more of it right there. And I already did a test piece right here. So hold on, let me grab a pair of pliers. All right, now look, I already water bathed this thing, but it is still severely hot. And here's my mold. It's a 200-ounce bread loaf pan mold. And I just wanted to do a test piece. I didn't want to do a whole heap just in case it went really wrong. But there we go. And this thing has got some weight to it. I wouldn't be surprised if this is at least 3, 4, 5 pounds, something like that, or maybe even more. We'll find out here before too long. But yeah, I'll knock off all that varnish and whatnot that's on it, or the patina. But yeah, so what this is, in case you're wondering, is from a company called Devil Forge. And I found out about this thing through, I think it's a smelting channel here on YouTube called Big D Casting, I want to say, or Big Stacked Casting. It's Big Stack and then just the letter D. So you'll be able to find it pretty easily. And I gotta say, after my first use, I ain't put out by it. This is a damn good smelting forge. It melted all that copper down in about 15 minutes flat. And I've got about double the volume in there right now of copper again, because I want to see just how big of a mold that I can make. And I figure I can probably get about another maybe 2 to 3 more bars if I can fill up that mold completely. So I'll come back here in about 15 minutes once all that stuff's melted down, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, bye. Okay, so it ain't a full 15 minutes later, but if you can see it, and I don't know that you can. Yeah, no, you won't be able to. Alright, never mind. But, just as it stands right now, that stuff's about halfway melted already. And I think it's been maybe 6, 7, 8 minutes, something like that. So, yeah. Okay, so here's the end result, everyone. I got a good sized brick out of it, and I'm having to let my mold cool down because it was a lot. And this is what's left, but because there's a decent amount of copper in there, I'm not worried about it, because as soon as I try and melt it again, it's going to remelt, and yeah, so it's not that big a deal. But yeah, this thing actually did pretty damn good. Now, don't even take this shit for granted. This shit is hot. Even when it's cold or cooled down, it's still really friggin' hot. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Did pretty good. I did manage to get this one cleaned up a little bit. So here, I'll give you an idea of what we're looking at. So yeah, ain't too bad. And I still got all that left. So yeah, I'm hot. This stuff's hot. You'll break a sweat doing this, especially out during the summer. Sorry about that, everyone. But just word of warning, make sure you got every safety protocol ready to go if you want to try your hand at something like this. This ain't a joke. You can get severely hurt doing this kind of stuff if you are not careful with what you're doing. And I made sure to take a couple extra minutes, or at least a good extra minute or two, before I started doing anything. I had all my tools set up, I had everything ready to go, I had all my placements ready about where I wanted stuff just in case something bad happened. So yeah. When it comes to molten metal, that's over 2,000 degrees when it gets poured into a mold, that ain't something you piss around with. Just be aware. Okay? Alright. So this is just something I was doing for, a kind of a break from the bike. I needed to get a little bit of it done. I wanted to test out, see just how good this forge really was. I've done stuff like this a little bit before, but nothing to this level. So, yeah. Now, if you want to see me do more of this kind of stuff, let me know. If you guys demand that, I'll try and do it more and more. So, I mean, I got some copper, got some brass, I definitely got some aluminum. I mean, I got, soda cans for days. So, yeah. Um, but yeah, I'll leave it at that. Man, I want to go take a shower at this point. All right. So, I'll see you when I see you. Okay, everyone. So, end of the day. I meant to do this earlier, but I just forgot to. So, alright. So, the bigger bar that we got was 4.2 pounds. And totaled is 5.8. So, yeah. I mean, I get the feeling like this could be wrong. Alright, well, 5.8. Alright, so if what that scale said is true, then we're looking at a total weight of 5.8 pounds. So the big bar is 4.2, the smaller bar is 1.6. So not bad for a test piece and then a full piece. So yeah. So yeah, I'll start melting down some more at some point. But I thought I'd give you what the total weigh-in was. Now, bear in mind, copper right now is going for like $2 and some change a pound at its highest form. And I called one of the scrap yards local to me, and they said, well, if it's in an ingot bar form like this, then we actually give higher grade money for it, because they're not having to deal with different size wire and all that. So that's a real good thing. Okay, so later.